Have you started the stream, Jeff?
Yep. We're live.
All right, we're live.
We're live.
All right, boys. Today we got UFC 302 predictions. All right.
Yep.
Jeff, how are we feeling about these fights so far? You think they're going to be good?
I think they're going to be good.
Yeah. Matteo, how are you feeling about these fights? What do you think about these fighters so far?
We got some good matches coming up.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
we do.
This should be awesome.
We're going to speed past the early prelims.
Yeah, we're going to get those done with.
We're going to speed past the early prelims, and then we're going to get right into the main card.
Big ones, hey?
Yeah.
Yeah. This is awesome.
Yep. All right, boys.
This guy's a big UFC 2 fight.
All right,
yeah,
early prelims.
Hey, here we go, guys.
I do not know much about these early prelim fighters. All right.
Yeah, I don't know too much here.
But so I probably know the same as you guys. Andre Lima kind of looks familiar, but yeah, I don't know much about these guys. So, but we still got to make a prediction. So let's go. Let's make our predictions here.
All right.
I got Andre Lima, Jocelyn Edwards, and Mickey Gall.
All right. And Matteo, who do you got?
What you think, Jeff?
All right, Jeff, you go first.
Okay.
Jeff goes first.
I got Mickey Gall, Alan Perez, and Lima.
That's what I got.
Okay.
Yeah.
Let's get into the other prelims now.
All right, prelims now, because I can't really talk about those fights.
Yeah, they're not that crazy, but now we know. Throw those up on the screen.
Yeah. I usually skip the early prelims, that's why. Yeah, I don't know.
There we go.
It might be new fighters, actually. But...
I think they are.
All right. All right, what we got here? Alex Morono. I watched one of his fights before. He was doing good, but then he got knocked out, sadly, right? Yeah. He did get knocked out in the fight that I watched him, and that's my only sight of him.
Knowledge on him?
Nico Price. Yeah. Nico Price, he got knocked out by the bald guy. Yeah. He got knocked out by that legendary bald fighter. I don't know why I'm drawing a blank right now. He got knocked out by him. That was a tough loss. Both of them are coming off of a loss, I'm pretty sure. But Nico Price is a well-known name. He's a bit older, but I feel like he'll pick up the win. What do you think, Matteo?
Who do you got?
Yeah, I mean, he's got the experience and everything, so.
He does. He's been in here for
Nico
a while.
Price has definitely
been up there.
Hopefully,
Robbie Lawler. Yeah, Robbie Lawler knocked Nico Price out in his retirement fight. So yeah, but that's not a bad thing. That's still pretty good. All right, now we got Phil Rowe and Jake Matthews. Phil Rowe looks very familiar, right? And this is a welterweight bout. I'm pretty sure I saw Phil Rowe get a win in a fight before. This guy is top tier. This guy Phil Rowe, I think he'll get the win. I don't know much about Jake Matthews, so I'm going out on a limb here, but I feel like Phil Rowe will definitely win. What do you think, Jeff?
Yeah, I definitely got Phil Rowe winning that one. It's gonna be close though. I could see.
You think it'll be close? I got Rowe by knockout. I think Phil Rowe's too dangerous.
Yeah. Looking at the odds right now,
what do you
think
Phil Rowe, he is pretty good. I got him too.
Yeah, he's 10-4.
Yeah.
Ooh, 10-4. That's actually not the best record. Let me look him up real quick. I'm gonna look up his record.
Yeah.
Because I swear I watched one of his fights before. Oh, he's come off a loss to Neil Magny. Oh no, that's horrible.
That's why.
No, that's horrible. Losing to Neil Magny in 2024 or 2023 at that time is crazy, bro.
Can't be losing that.
Oh no. Okay, maybe I'll go with Jake Matthews and I'll switch up my prediction. Jake Matthews.
Okay.
I think Jake Matthews is gonna do way better.
All right.
All right. Next fight, lightweight bout. Now, Grant Dawson was ranked at one point in the lightweight division. He lost to Bobby Green. He got knocked out in like one round. Ain't that crazy, Jeff? Everyone thought that this guy was going to be the next prospect. Everyone was hyping this guy up. saying he's going to
That
be the
is
next lightweight
crazy.
champion. Something. And I think after that loss, he wants some redemption. I think he's going to want to end Joe Solecki there. And again, I don't know much about Joe Solecki. These are prelim fighters. I don't know too much about them, but I do know some history with some of these fighters. So I guarantee you, boys, if you're looking at the odds too, minus 250 for Grant Dawson, he's a favorite. I'm pretty sure, yeah, I think I got him because he was just ranked until he got KO'd in his last fight. I think he'll be good. What do you think,
Crazy.
Matteo?
Well, hopefully he can recover from that and
He
maybe
needs to.
this fight will come back.
It's kind of a must-win for him, I think.
He has to win.
Matteo, were you at UFC 300?
I got UFC 300, 303.
No, were you at UFC 300 at my house?
Oh,
we
no.
watched that.
No, that was a big one.
But
Because the guy who beat him was on that card. He beat Jim Miller. Yeah.
Yeah, I remember that. He was on that card.
Yeah, Jeff was there. Yeah, Jeff, how was that? My favorite
that was
fighter.
fun. That was fun. That was a good night.
Okay, and Jeff
some
stayed the
good
whole
fights.
way. I didn't show up at all. Mina left because he's a bitch. I'm gonna call up Mina. Sorry, Jeff. I wasn't supposed to swear. I'm so sorry. All right.
It's all good. It's all good.
Next fight, Cesar Almeida. I've never heard of this guy before, but apparently he's big if he's going against Roman Kopylov. Roman Kopylov coming off a loss.
Some Russian.
I need to be reminded. While I look this up, you guys discuss who you think's gonna win just by looking at him, bro. What do you think, Jeff?
I think I want to go with the Russian here. What about you, Matteo?
I don't know. That Caesar guy, he's looking pretty bulky there.
He is 5-0 right now, but I think his streak could come to an end here.
What about the Russian guy? What's his
12-3. So he's lost.
Yeah, he's
3
coming off a
fights.
loss against Hernandez. Fluffy
So it's
Hernandez.
kind of a must-win for him.
Okay, so usually, maybe Cesar Almeida has some history in like another company because I've never heard of him before, and he's already like made
never
it
heard
in
of him.
prelims. Weird.
I don't know why.
Okay, Cesar Almeida record. Sorry, I'm just looking this up real quick.
Yeah, no, it's all good.
He's 5-0, boys.
This will be on
I told you.
Sportsnet. So
If this is only his third fight in the UFC, and he's already main eventing a prelim card.
No.
And he's 5-0. I don't know the history of this guy, but he must be either big in jiu-jitsu, wrestling, or
be
maybe
really
he got
good.
big in Bellator.
If he's 5-0,
I don't know his age.
yeah. Right now, I think they got him at 5-0, 6'1", 185 pounds.
Did you get his age?
I don't know his age here now. Let me see if I can find that. Cesar.
Oh, he's 36. See?
Oh, he's 36. Yeah.
So he's only 5-0, which means he was either a professional. He could have been a professional boxer, wrestler. I'm not going to look too much into it, but that's that might be a problem for Kopylov. But also Almeida, if he was a boxer like Alex Pereira was, he might have some trouble with grappling, and Kopylov is a pretty good grappler. So that's a tough fight, but I guess I'll go with I'm going to go with Kopylov. There's been a lot of fraud checks this year.
Yeah.
You saw it with Robert Despangi and now some others.
Now we're on them.
All right, boys. Now we're into the big guns right now.
Big card. That's why we're here. This is the card that all matters. The final night.
This is a pretty good main card compared to UFC
I like this
303
card,
right
actually.
now.
Yeah, it's not even that bad if you ask me. That's pretty good.
Yeah. And Matteo sucks too. All right. Yeah. So here's what I know about this first fight: Randy Brown versus
some Brazilian.
Elizeu Zaleski dos Santos. Okay, Elizeu Zaleski dos Santos. Okay. Dos Santos knocked out the former middleweight champion Sean Strickland, who's on this card right now. He knocked him out.
Damn.
That shows he has a lot of power, but he's kind of been like a 50-50 fighter so far because Sean Strickland has become a champion since then. I don't think he's even became ranked since then. Maybe a bit, but he hasn't really been like a top player, like a top 5 or anything. Randy Brown, I don't know anything about. And
Yeah,
I know that if Dos Santos can win against Strickland with that flying knee KO, he can probably do it against Randy Brown too. But they have different styles, so let me know what you think, Jeff.
Yeah, on this one, I think Dos Santos is actually gonna win this, but I could see this going like a couple rounds here. Like I don't think it's gonna be anything quick. Um, Looking at like the odds and everything, like yeah, he's 24-7-1. He's from Brazil. He's 5'11", 184. And I think he's got a little bit of a reach on this guy. I'm not sure exactly, but he could be
Randy
locking
Brown does
that.
have a
But
reach on him.
the reach is going to be tough, and the leg reach could be
Yeah.
tough for him. But
Oh yes, that too. Sorry, you guys. That too. He's coming off a draw against Renat Fakhretdinov. Renat is he's a pretty good fighter. He beat Kevin Lee pretty easily, but that's also when
okay,
Kevin Lee wasn't really in his prime. So he's coming off a draw though. He was on a 2-fight winning streak before that, and Randy Brown is currently on a 2-fight winning streak.
yeah.
And I think Dos Santos' record is way better though. So
Do you think Dos Santos' age will affect him in the fight? You too?
Ooh, that's a good one, actually.
how old is
He's
he?
37. He's 37. Randy Brown's
Oh yeah,
33.
37 is up there.
Yeah.
Say you
So
like
that-
if you're old and like light heavyweight or heavyweight, that's not really a problem until you get into like your 40s. But
Yeah.
in the lower weight, you have I don't know what it is, but yeah, in the lower weights, guys just get too fast. Maybe they can't really keep up with the pace anymore because guys in the lower weights are way faster.
And they're the exact same weight as well.
They
These
are.
guys.
Yeah. Well,
That's
they got to be
crazy.
to make that weight. Yeah.
That weight class. Yeah. They want to be in the same.
But yeah, if Dos Santos had a draw with Renat Fakhretdinov, who is undefeated in the UFC so far, I think he's actually a top player. So I'll go with Dos Santos on this one. Final answer, boys. What's you guys' final answer?
Yeah, we have Dos Santos as well, but it's gonna be close. I could see.
Yeah,
All right.
I agree. He's more experienced, I think.
Has
24
more
wins.
talent for sure. He's been in the league for a while.
All right, boys. Next fight. Our only heavyweight bout on this main card. And unfortunately, it's going to be a snooze fest. Both men are huggers. Both men are grapplers in the heavyweight division. Except Jason Almeida is really small for the heavyweight division. And Romanov, he's like one of the fattest fighters I've ever seen, which is fine. It just makes him look even more intimidating. So you got Romanov versus Almeida. Almeida's coming off a loss against Curtis Blades. And Romanov is coming off a win, but he lost really bad to Sergey Spivak, I believe it was. So let me know what you guys think while I double check.
While you look that up, honestly, I think hate to say it, but I think the number 7 seed's gonna win this. And he is favored 290 plus 235. I mean, there's a bit of a gap, but
I think so too. He's got a really good record, 20-3.
his record's key out. That's a big one, 20-3. And this other guy's 17-2. So has a couple matches on him for sure.
How's Romanov's stamina though?
That's stamina.
Yep, that's it too. Yep, you're right, Matteo. Good point. Romanov, when he lost his fight, he gassed out so quick. So quick.
He's a big guy.
So he got knocked out. He got completely knocked out. It was against Volkov, sorry. It wasn't against oh no, the one I watched was against Marcin Tybura. So Tybura, who's not that good compared to the other ranked fighters, beat him.
Okay.
So yeah, it's not looking good for Almeida. But you also have to account that Almeida is really strong. He's lower on the weight in the heavyweight division, and he's throwing these guys around. But
so yeah, stamina is key for sure.
I feel like Almeida would only really lose to a good striker, not a good grappler, because they are both grapplers. They're both wrestlers. I don't know about grappling, but yes, they're both wrestlers. So, but Almeida is such a boring fighter. Romanov isn't much better, so it's going to be a snooze fest. That's going to be hard to watch, I think. But maybe they'll surprise us. Maybe they'll do some striking too.
Maybe they'll do some.
It's going to be funny though, because Romanov and Almeida, man, it's like the biggest. Like this is like Carlos versus Matteo, bro. Only we know about that. Matteo, you know about that, right? Almeida is Carlos and Romanov is Matteo. All right. Let's move on to the next fight. I got Almeida. I got Almeida.
I got Almeida, yeah.
Number 7.
Hey.
Hey,
It's going to be a good one.
Kevin Holland, who is coming off of a loss against my personal new favorite fighter. He's probably like 3rd on my list or 4th. Michael Venom Page. Now, that loss is nothing to be ashamed of. Michael Venom Page has only had 1 loss in his entire career, I believe, in just MMA. And Kevin Holland, he got embarrassed, though, in that fight. He got really embarrassed. You guys should have seen it. Like, wow, I watched that live. I was so happy, but I was also, like, kind of sad for Holland at the same time because that was a tough loss. His nickname is Big Mouth. He likes to talk while he fights. He has some crazy knockouts, but he really is a 50-50 fighter, boys. So, I don't know. And I don't really know much about the Polish guy. I really don't. So I'll have to look that up while you guys talk.
I think Kevin Holland might win just because, like, his record and then possibly his weight there. He's got the reach, I think, on this guy for sure.
Oh, yeah. He's got like a 17. He has 17 centimeters more than this guy.
Yeah, that's great.
Reach.
And maybe even his stamina. I don't know if stamina is going to matter in this one for either guy. Because one guy's 185 and 195.
Kevin Holland is a welterweight fighter, and he's moving up too. But he already had a win in the middleweight division. I think if you want to look at his last loss, that was in the welterweight division. So now he's in a bigger division, but he might do better in this division because maybe he has a better chin because he doesn't have to weight cut so much, and maybe he has to do all this. So all that in account, and Michael Oleksiak, he got finished in round 1 in his last fight against Michel Pereira, who's a very good fighter. But just based off those stats, I'd have to go with Kevin Holland, no question.
Especially the age too. I think Kevin Holland might be a little younger than him.
No, Kevin Holland's
this guy,
but he's got more experience. I think 25 wins.
That's key.
Yeah, and he's literally a 50-50 fighter. Yeah. This is how his last fights go. Loss, win, loss, win, win, loss, win, win, loss, loss, win,
so
win.
Pretty good.
No contact. So it's like he's very 50-50. Let's see his biggest win. His biggest win would probably be Sam Alvey with the KO.
Wow.
So it's not really that. It's not that good.
It's not.
Yeah, I got Kevin Holland, boys.
Yeah, Kevin Holland as well.
I think this is just a bounce back fight for Kevin Holland, to be honest. He's got to prove that he can actually hang with the big boys. All right.
Ooh.
Next fight. One of my favorite fighters in Sean Strickland, who's #1 contender right now, because he literally in his last fight, I think he won his last fight. He was champion last fight, Jeff, right?
Yeah.
He was the middleweight champion. He barely lost a decision to a guy named Dracus du Plessis. Now, I think that Sean Strickland won that fight, and I think he still got that champion fighting spirit. So, but Costa, man, this guy is strong.
He's a strong guy.
3 losses in the UFC, but he's very good. He's very good.
Body weight in it. He might be able to push back. Might have some more weight on him.
And right now, Strickland is the favorite. Because think about this too, Jeff. Strickland did what Costa couldn't. Strickland beat Israel Adesanya. Costa lost to Israel Adesanya.
So, you got to go with Strickland on this one.
Yeah. Strickland has like 10 centimeters more for reach and 28 wins too.
He has a higher win rate.
Boys, I'm gonna surprise you guys with this, but I'm actually gonna go with Costa, to be honest.
All right. Taking the underdog. Take an underdog.
I think Strickland won't be able to keep up with Costa's unpredictability. Strickland, he kind of fights like this. He just does a jab, 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 jab.
He doesn't have too many moves.
He's pretty good at defending, though. He rolls with his shoulder sometimes to block punches. But Costa, man, this guy is too unpredictable, too strong. I think Costa is going to pull it off. And if he beats the #1 contender, that is a big deal.
That's a big one, yeah.
Very big deal. Yeah. So I'm going to go with Costa, boys.
All right.
Jeff, who do you got?
I got Strickland. You?
I got Strickland. I just got to go with the stats here. Play it safe.
I hope Strickland wins, but I think Costa might. Who knows? If Strickland wins, he gets it. Think about this, boys. If Strickland wins, he gets a title shot. If Costa wins, I don't know if he'll get a title shot because he just lost to Robert Whittaker in his last fight.
Yeah.
Sure.
They're both coming off losses, but Sean Strickland's loss could be considered not a real loss because he did very good in that fight.
Yeah.
He looked way better coming out of that fight than Dracus du Plessis, who he apparently lost to. All right, main event, boys.
Main event. This is the big one.
Oh, this one is. Oh,
this one's too hard to
pick.
pick.
Dustin Poirier's last chance.
Yeah.
His last chance to win the title. Keep in mind, Jeff, Poirier does not deserve this title shot.
No.
It should have went to Gaethje, but
last
got slept.
Last fight that we watched, yeah.
If Gaethje didn't accept that fight, he would have had the fight with Makhachev here.
Yeah.
But I respect him for respecting the fans and like wanting to give them the best fights. But that wasn't a smart decision in the end. But I bet he doesn't regret it because that was a war. That'll go down in the history books probably at KO. But Poirier and Makhachev. It's one of the biggest fights of the year.
Yeah, this
if Poirier wins or loses, he says he might retire, no matter if he wins or loses.
That'd be crazy.
Makhachev is too dangerous, man. He's even good at striking. He might have better striking than Khabib, arguably. Islam only has one loss in the UFC. It was by like a brutal knockout, but no, it's only one loss, and that was a long time ago. It was like 12 years ago.
I've seen Poirier fight. He's good, but I don't know.
Yeah, he's good, but
I don't know if he can do it.
25 wins, one loss. That's crazy.
His record.
And think about this too, guys. MMA math doesn't make sense. Poirier beat Gaethje in their first fight, right? Gaethje beat Poirier in their second. Holloway beat Gaethje, but Poirier also beat Holloway. It just makes no sense. Poirier, his styles mix up perfectly with some people. He can defeat people like that, but others, I don't know. And he's already faced a guy like Islam Makhachev, Khabib Nurmagomedov, one of the best champions of all time. And he lost. He always chokes in the big moments. So I'm going to go with Makhachev, boys. Makhachev it is.
All right. Yeah, I think I'm going to go with the Makhachev as well.
I think so too.
Yeah.
It'll be close.
Makhachev, I think he has the I think he's on the biggest winning streak in the UFC right now too. That's another reason. And Poirier's lost to so many people. He's lost to Conor McGregor, but he got that win back. Khabib Nurmagomedov, Charles Oliveira, Justin Gaethje. So I don't know. He's a very good fighter, though. He's very good.
Yeah.
All right, so those are our predictions, boys. Jeff, you want to do another card?
Yep. Let's go on to the next one.
I suggest UFC Saudi Arabia.
Yeah.
That's the next card we should review because those have some big fights.
Yeah,
UFC Saudi Arabia.
That one's big.
And it's free on TV. It's not even a pay-per-view.
Oh, wow. Yeah, we got to watch that one then. That one's on June 22nd. That one's going to be good.
Yeah.
I can't wait for that one.
There's like so many ranked fighters on a free card.
On a free card, you don't see that very often.
Nah.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah. All right.
Here's the prelims.
Yeah, we can go into the prelims. There's no early prelims for this free card.
We got a lot to go through on the prelims.
Well, this is good. We can see their records on this one, yeah.
Yeah, I like that.
All right.
These are going to be awesome. Long versus Ho Lee.
We got Zhao Long versus Cheng Ho Lee. All right, boys. Just looking at their records, Cheng Ho Lee doesn't even have a picture. Sometimes the guys without the pictures are either cans or they're like upcoming prospects. He's 9-1. Okay. I think they're just trying to ease him into the UFC a bit. I got Lee, but I know nothing about
Lee.
Guys, so.
I got Lee.
Oh, yeah, you can check out the stats, too. That's good, Jeff. And this is in the, what did it say, bantamweight division? Yep.
Yep.
Why does it say title fight?
I don't know.
What type of fight? Yeah, it looks good, Jeff. Yeah, I still got Lee for sure.
Yeah. He's got this one. You're looking at it is, you know.
Look at that. That's another sign that he might have been like a boxer or jiu-jitsu guy before this. Because look at their records and compared to their ages.
He could be a
How long has
freaking
more
up-and-coming young kid.
Yeah. Lee has less fights, but that means he probably had fights somewhere else. So, yeah,
Could
I
have
got
came
Lee.
up from Japan, I think, or Korea. Could have fight out of there.
Lee was.
All right. How about you?
I don't know. I think I got long on this one.
I know as much as you, Matteo. So
He's younger, and
You guys, I don't know too much. All right. Now we got the middleweight fight here. This will be good. A Russian and I think that guy's from
a Zaytar. I swear I've seen that guy fight before. I'm gonna pull up his
Turkey,
record
or
real quick. I think his fight was
14-4-1.
super entertaining. Oh, look at that guy's record. D. Tayulian. Look at that guy's record, Jeff. I don't know about that guy.
Yeah,
And we got the stats up there. Okay.
that's awesome.
38 to 36. I saw a Zaytar fight. I forgot if he won or he lost.
Can't remember if his last one he won or lost.
Ooh, Zaytar, UFC.
Yeah.
I'm pulling up his UFC record. Yes, he lost to Cedricus Dumas.
Okay.
If I remember the fight correctly, he was piecing him up on the feet, but I think Dumas just got a bit more takedowns and everything. But that's just off my memory. It might be wrong because I watched so many fights over the years.
Yeah, there's
He's coming off
so
of 2
many.
losses.
That's crazy.
He's coming off of 2 losses, but that guy's 10-9. I don't know any record that's
14-4.
bad, really. Could you pull up on that guy's name again? It's Leonin or whatever.
Yeah. Let's see what it's.
Tayu Liu. That's the most wild name I've seen in a while, bro.
That is
Oh
a
my
different
goodness.
name. That's a wild name out there.
His name was Dennis.
Tennis. All right.
Let's see. Oh my goodness, Jeff.
Is he good?
Both of these guys have horrible records.
They're not good.
Yes.
Ouch.
In just the UFC, he is 1-4.
Shoot.
1 wins, 4 losses, Jeff.
Wow.
His only win is against Jamie Pickett. That's surprising, actually. Pickett's actually a pretty
That's
good fighter.
crazy.
But he's been pretty active, though. He's been fighting a lot. Oh, but he... Jeff,
What happened?
in every fight, he is finished by a KO or a submission.
Oh, jeez.
In every fight. That's
So
not
we
good,
might
Jeff.
say-
I'm going with the Zaytar. Final answer.
Final answer? Yeah, I'm going to go with the 14-4 guy.
Yeah.
Sorry.
It's got to be Hages.
Has to be.
I'll go with that too.
The other guy sucks, it sounds like.
Hey, shout
So
out
are
to
these-
Mina if
these
he's still
records
watching
are all UFC?
the bro.
Not just other ones too, right?
Okay. Light heavyweight.
Ooh, undefeated guy versus Ribeiro. Jeff, you guys may think just by looking at the records that they're gonna win because he's undefeated. But
I think you have to go with the other
no.
guy.
2024 is the year of guys getting fraud checked, right? You got Almeida getting fraud. You got that one guy I mentioned earlier getting fraud checked. There was an undefeated guy at UFC 301 fraud checked. You know, there's a lot of fraud checks this year, and I think it's gonna keep going with Ribeiro getting the win.
Okay. Yeah, that's who I got. Ribeiro.
You got Ribeiro?
Yeah.
Perfect, Jeff. Perfect.
All right. Let's go to the next
Yeah,
one
since
there.
I don't know much about these guys, I'm gonna go kind of quick on these. Yeah.
Yeah, we don't know much.
These
here.
records are unpredictable.
These
Like
are hard.
what?
These could go.
These are unpredictable records. Right? Did that Kane guy miss weight? No, he no.
138? Wow.
I don't know why the measurement's 138, but whatever. All right.
That's crazy. We weigh like way more than these guys.
Yeah.
Light, I guess.
Southpaw versus Orthodox.
Yeah, no. On that Saturday, that 302 fight, I worked till 6, so I won't miss much. Hopefully.
All right. You'll just that might just be early prelims, Jeff, because I think the normal prelims start at 6, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah. King and Gafarov. I'm gonna go with Gafarov, but I know nothing about these guys.
Yeah, I don't know much about these guys. Gaffron, I'm not gonna lie. Yeah.
Jeff,
I mean, type something if you're still watching, bro.
what do you have to say to the viewers right now?
Yo, calm down, Matteo.
It's good to have everyone in the chat tonight. I'm enjoying it.
Oh, Jeff, look up there. There's another undefeated fighter, bro.
Here we go.
Another one.
Another one. Isn't that crazy? Twelve and 0 versus M. Jackson. Yeah, I got M. Jackson on this one.
You think so?
I think so. You?
I said this year's the year of the fraud checks, but Bastrad just looks like he's out to kill. He looks like he's out to kill. He's got less reach. He's gonna probably stand in the pocket, maybe. I don't know anything about his style though. I could look so dumb if someone actually knows these guys and I'm like talking about them like I know what I'm talking about. I could look so dumb right now, but it's fine.
Yeah, let us know, Frank. You know more about these guys.
Because I'm just predicting it. I'm just predicting these early fights. I'm not even a casual, but I'm between a casual and a hardcore. Like I watch every UFC event, but not.
Yeah, I've got way more into UFC. For sure.
That's good, Jeff. We should keep it going. Like I said, the boys can come over to my house anytime. I always got it on my TV.
We can watch it. We should.
Yep.
I enjoy these.
Do a live podcast, Jeff.
On that, live reactions we could.
A live podcast, you know.
Yeah, live podcast on the fights and stuff.
Yeah.
Watch party, yeah, that'd be fun. I won't mind.
This is a good one here, guys. What do you think?
Oh, see, this is the guy I was talking about, Jeff.
Yeah, this is the guy you were mentioning.
That Elizeu dos Santos guy on the main card of UFC 302.
Yeah.
He drawed with Fakhredov. That's why I said that he's actually good, because Fakhredov only has one loss ever in 22 fights.
Wow. Yeah, I think
he'll keep that win going. I believe in Fakhredinov. I believe in him.
Yeah, he looks like he's got his stuff. He wants to keep it going, keep his streak.
What do you think, Matteo?
Dalby is way older than this guy. I'm going with the Russian.
Oh, I didn't even see that either. Yeah.
The age is key. That's
might be feeding guys to Fakhredinov a bit. They might be feeding him.
That's like 7 years. Yeah, that's big.
Yeah. All right, now the main event: Jared Gordon. You guys don't know about Jared Gordon, but I'm actually a big fan of Jared Gordon.
No, I don't actually.
Fan. He was wrongfully. His last few fights, Jeff, have been horrible. He got a win in his last fight, right? His fight before that was a no contest with Bobby Green. Because of an unintentional headbutt, right, Jeff? And then he got robbed in a decision win against Paddy Pimblett. Paddy Pimblett did not win that fight. I'll always stand by that. That's one of the biggest robberies in UFC history. And Jared Gordon should have won that fight. So Jared Gordon is old. I don't think he'll ever be champion. But I still feel like he can go. I think he can go. Hawk Parast. I don't know anything about him, like I said, but I'll always believe in my boy Jared Gordon.
Yeah, I got Jay Gordon. I think, honestly, even though he's older and stuff, I just want him to keep winning.
Yeah. Jared Flash Gordon.
Yeah.
He's had some big losses, but like I said, if he hung out with, he exposed Paddy Pimblett. So.
Yeah.
He's got some good stats, Gordon.
If you look at it, it's not even that bad.
He's not that bad.
He's very good. He's a very good boxer.
Really good. It's really good.
And he's tough. He's very tough. He was beating Bobby Green until the headbutt too. And Bobby Green's ranked right now. So yeah.
He's not gonna give up.
All right, Jeff. Sure. Time for the main card. Oh, this main card, man.
Draw.
So Shabit Magomedov. He is undefeated. He's missing one eye, boys. He's missing one eye, and he's undefeated.
That's crazy.
I don't know which eye it is, but he's fighting like this, and he can't see out of this eye.
Wow.
People can take advantage of that, but I think he might be too good. This Lutterback guy, Jeff, Magomedov's original opponent, he got injured. I'm pretty sure he got injured. So they had to replace him with this Lutterback guy. So this Lutterback guy is coming in.
Pretty cold.
Who even knows if he can hang with the big boys in the UFC? We don't know anything about Lutterback. He's never had a UFC fight. I don't think so. I don't think he has.
So I think
look at the stats. Yeah, he doesn't even have proper stats on there, right? Because he's new to the UFC.
He's new, yeah.
So Lutterback, I think it's going to be a round 1 finish for Shabit.
I think he'll be done. Round 1, that's all.
Magomedov is really good.
Cannot count him out, especially with that.
Yep.
That one eye.
He's got one eye, which is crazy. He prides himself on being a pirate. That's what he does all the time.
Wow.
Yep.
Yeah, I hope he wins. I'm pulling for him. For sure.
It'd be awesome if Lutterback won, though. I always love me an upset.
Upsets are good, though, yeah.
Yeah. Oh, I have no idea why this fight is so low on the card. Johnny Walker, I believe he's ranked 7th in the light heavyweight division.
He shouldn't even be this low.
You guys can talk about who you guys think is going to win while I check, too.
Johnny Walker. Let's see what his seed is.
Yeah, Johnny Walker is ranked number 7 in this division.
Yeah, he's ranked 7th.
I don't know why the fight's so low on the card, but it's kind of crazy. That's all. He is coming off a big. Again, Johnny Walker, he's ranked pretty high, but he's also a 50-50 fighter. He's like a less achieved Dustin Poirier in that sense. He's 6'6". He's very tall, but he's had some of the goofiest knockouts I've ever seen, Jeff. You should have seen some of these knockouts.
Yeah, I gotta go watch back on YouTube.
The guy who knocked out the guy in UFC 300 in the main event, Alex Pereira knocked out Jamal Hill. Jamal Hill knocked Johnny Walker out. That was one of the best knockouts I've ever seen. It was awesome. I didn't watch it live though, but
still,
I think Volkan Ozdemir is coming off a loss too. But I got to go with Johnny Walker. He's one of the goofiest fighters I've ever seen, and I love him for it. And he's entertaining at least.
Good. Yeah, I hope Johnny Walker.
He is coming off of a KO loss against a wrestler,
So he's kind of got a
for Johnny Walker, is that 100% takedown accuracy?
Maybe that's because he never goes for takedowns though. That might be misleading. He's more of a striker, I think,
but still,
that's still good.
I don't see that very often now.
He's got some pretty good stats here.
He does. His stats look really good. He might have the advantage over this guy.
Yeah.
Think about it.
This guy's goofy. Fun fact: this guy tried to do the worm and he tore his shoulder after a win in the UFC.
Shit.
This guy's so goofy, bro. Every part of him is goofy.
You don't celebrate after you don't go crazy like that. Put your career out.
And this fight should be above the next fight. So let's get into the next fight. Naimov and Bogdasarian. Boys, Bogdasarian is such a good fighter, but his last fight, I think he screwed himself over really bad. He lost a fight that I think he could have won easily. That's all I'm gonna say. He's 8-2, which isn't too bad, but he's still got a lot to prove if he wants to hang with the big boys in the UFC. That's all I gotta say.
If you want to move his way up, for sure.
I still got Bogdasarian though. He's actually pretty good. Now Naimov, I've never heard of Naimov.
Yeah, let's go with the 8-2 on this one. I hope so. You can bounce it up, keep it going.
Well, Naimov is on a 3-fight win streak, so we'll see. But Kevin Gastelum, that fridge of a man.
I remember that guy
against Daniel Rodriguez. Oh, boys, I actually do not know about this one.
This is tough. This is actually debatable.
Both of them are coming off losses. Both of them are. Rodriguez was formerly ranked. I think Gastelum is still ranked, just barely.
Yeah.
Gastelum was a good fighter, but he's had a huge downfall. Even though Rodriguez is old, I think he can still defeat Gastelum. But Gastelum is seriously built like a little refrigerator. He's built like Liam, bro. Like,
Damn.
who is this guy, bro?
Yeah,
I got Rodriguez knocking his ass out. Round
I got
2.
Rodriguez. Yeah.
Yeah, better stats and just the
Everything.
age is the only problem, I think. But otherwise, I think he's got the advantage here.
He's got the stats and definitely TD accuracy is not bad. 50%.
For sure.
All right. 2 Russians are going at it.
Boys, this card is so stacked. I forgot about this fight. Oh my gosh, Jeff, this should be a pay-per-view. I'm not even joking. This should be.
I don't know why it's not. Like, literally.
They're spoiling us. They're spoiling us. This is the Saudi Arabia card, so they might want to impress the Saudi Arabian fans. Boys,
The viewers.
I can't tell you how big this fight is. This is a heavyweight fight.
This is crazy.
Sergey Pavlovich. He has 1 loss in the UFC. Every other win he has in the UFC, which he has a lot, is a knockout in the first round. He has never made it past the first round, boys. His last loss was against the current interim heavyweight champion, Tom Aspinall, which isn't a bad loss. He just got caught. I think if he rematched, that would be a better fight. But Pavlovich is killing Volkov. I'm telling you guys, he is killing Volkov.
Pavlovich is gonna win this. Like,
he's got to win this. Pavlovich is scary, man. This guy's a future heavyweight champion. No one will be surprised if he wins the title. Volkov, he has a chance. He has a chance, but I think if Volkov takes it to the ground, he can easily win. But he's got to get through Pavlovich's hands first. So we'll see.
It's gonna be good though. I think so. And like, look how big he is. Like, just his build and everything.
Yeah.
He's built like a polar bear. And he's Russian. Both of these guys are Russian, but
they're huge.
Pavlovich is scary, man.
Pavlovich,
I got Pavlovich all the way. I'm not betting against that guy.
You can never bet
against him. I was shocked when he lost to Aspinall even because of how good he is.
I don't know how he lost that fight. Middleweight main event.
Oh my goodness, guys. There's so many big fights on this card.
This is big. Like,
okay.
Hopefully we're off work this day, all of us, so we can watch this.
Robert Whittaker, his last loss was against the current middleweight champion, Dracus du Plessis. And obviously losing against a current champion looks very good. That's one of the best losses you could have. Because if he became champion, he proves that he's actually really good. And it makes that loss less demeaning in a way, right? Less shameful. But Khamzat Chimaev, guys, I've never known Whittaker for his grappling. And Khamzat Chimaev, he's a super entertaining fighter who has amazing grappling. So you got to discuss what I think about my decision. I still don't know who's going to win. I still don't know.
I got Chimaev. What about you, Jeff?
This one? Yeah.
This guy's a good fighter. He's a good fighter. And
you're right.
Look at the stats, too.
The age, he's 30. He's got 2 more inches than on the reach on him. What else? Yeah, he's like SIG, STR, ACC 70.
This guy's undefeated, and all of his stats are better than the other guy.
He's never lost.
Never lost in the UFC.
Yeah.
He's younger.
He's never lost anywhere, even.
I definitely think he's winning. I'm taking the freaking undefeated guy.
Yeah,
but that's the thing with Chimaev, guys. He was a welterweight fighter before moving up to this middleweight division. He hasn't won against the middleweight yet. To get ranked in the middleweight division, he defeated a former welterweight champion in Kamaru Usman, and even then, he barely won. So Khamzat Chimaev has a lot to prove, but he has a lot of hype behind him. So I feel he will prove that he can stand with one of the best strikers in the middleweight division in Robert Whittaker.
No, literally. I hope if he wins, then he might be able to move his way up, I think, honestly. Keep getting better and better.
For sure.
For sure. Well, there's some good fights
And
though.
Whitaker's a former middleweight champion, by the way, boys. He's a former champion, so he's really good.
That's on
I
June
wouldn't count him out.
22nd. That's a
Yeah.
Saturday.
22nd, 28th, and 1st in June.
Yeah.
That's a big
Hopefully we're
June.
not
We got a big
working.
month coming up for UFC.
Hopefully we're not working on those days. I gotta check my schedule.
No, and take it off then, Jeff.
Hey, because I want to
Or quit
watch.
your job. Go somewhere else. All right, there's one more event, and it's UFC 303.
This is big.
This is the one, guys.
This is the one that we've been waiting for. McGregor and Chandler, right?
The card is absolutely horrible, though.
Yeah, this is a shit card.
Horrible card.
Damn. Some of these people I don't even know about these early prelims.
I'll go with the Canadian girl and Surya.
Yeah. I'm going to go with the Canadian girl.
Surya is supposed to be really good, and he's facing Hernandez. I got Surya. Yeah. But I've heard about Surya, actually.
Yeah, I got Hernandez.
Robertson Gomez. I think I've seen Robertson Gomez fight before, but I still got Robertson. I don't know anything about these people.
Yeah, I got Robertson and Hernandez.
Yeah.
On this card. Okay.
Then move up.
Prelims here.
Okay. Peyton Talbot is 8-0. He pole dances, so it's kind of weird. But he's a good fighter. And I would definitely take him over most unranked fighters. So I'll get him winning. But they're Italian. No, that's a Frenchman. Never mind.
Oh, fair, yeah, French, yeah.
The screen looked a bit green there. Yeah. I thought Matteo was about to get excited. He was about to bust, but yeah.
That would have been something.
Peyton Talbot, I got him winning.
On this one, I'm gonna have to go with the 8-0 guy. Talbot.
Yep. Good choice, Jeff.
Now
he destroyed that last guy. I forget his name. He was a South African prospect.
This one's gonna be good. A Canadian and a.
We got another Canadian boys. There's weirdly a lot of Canadians on this card. There's not really much Canadian fighters.
I'm happy.
Is that Joaquim Silva? I have no clue. Let me check.
Joaquim Silva versus C. Goddard. I heard that guy before. 15-7-1. Does that mean he has? What does that mean when he has a 1 at the end of it?
That means a draw.
Oh, draw. Tie, yeah. Honestly, like looking at the stats here on this one, the age is pretty good. The reach is really close. The only thing that's really different here is like the SIG on this one. And the total accuracy I would take him on.
Yeah.
60.
No, that's Gene Silva. Oh, that's Gene Silva.
Oh, Gene.
Jourdain has some good wins. But it's going to be really tough. It's going to be a tough road for him if he's trying to get ranked or to the title.
Yeah.
Even though he's
both of them are trying to get ranked,
I got to go with Silva because both of them are, but Jourdain has a better chance because he's a veteran in the UFC. He's been fighting for a very long time in the UFC.
Wow.
And Gene Silva, I know nothing about. So
yeah.
But I'm still going to go with Gene Silva because Jourdain, I feel he might disappoint. It's just my.
He's going to let the fans down. Yeah.
We'll see. This is featherweight. I'm pretty sure it's featherweight.
Featherweight match. C. Swanson versus A. Philly. I swear I heard this A. Philly. Okay.
Yeah, you probably have. I only know him from his knockout loss against Rob Font, I think, or Adrian Yanez. I don't remember. Swanson and Philly though. Swanson is super old, boys.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna go with Philly on this one. How is he still?
Swanson, he's been in the UFC. Cub has been in the UFC for a long time. I need to check out his record.
I agree, guys.
Wow.
I agree. I got Swanson. I agree.
Jeff. Yeah. I don't know if you can see my phone.
That's it.
You got all these fights?
Yeah.
All these little things on these fights?
Yeah.
Those are all of his fights. All those little dots right there. I'm going to count that up real quick.
Yeah. I see that's a cartoon animated profile picture, hey?
Yep.
Hey Jeff, can I do a sponsor?
Yep, for sure.
All right, get me on.
Okay.
Okay, guys. Shop at Co-op today. You get 5% off if you're a member.
Bro, you don't even
$5
own the store, bro.
lifetime membership. Go to Co-op today.
This guy doesn't even own the store and he's promoting them, bro. Oh my goodness.
Let's do that.
Jeff,
the
Cub
chart,
Swanson has had
right?
32 fights in the UFC. Just the UFC. Think about that, Jeff.
That's huge, actually.
Guy's had 32 fights.
Damn.
He went on a
That's
4-fight win streak. Losing
I can't
streak,
imagine
sorry.
that.
At one point.
There's no
I'm
way
going to see
Swanson's
his
winning.
biggest win.
There's no way
His biggest
Swanson.
No
win?
way.
He's won in his prime. I'm pretty sure he won against Charles Oliveira, who's like a top fighter,
Thank you.
and Dustin Poirier. Dustin Poirier is challenging for a title right now. Wow.
Yeah, this
That's
is
insane.
season 1, episode 2 on the podcast.
Swanson's the oldest guy we've seen today.
Oh, yeah, I guess you're right. That is a solid. Yeah.
No.
I did forget about that. Yeah. All right. I can't wait for these.
He's coming off a win, too, but yeah, we'll see.
Another Canadian.
Here we go, the main card. This main card is so horrible, bro.
Sure.
Pfeiffer, I believe, is coming off a loss. Barrio, he's coming off a loss. Barrio had one of the most boring fights I've ever seen against, I forget who beat him, but that was a really boring fight. I think he lost to a ranked opponent in January.
Wow.
What do you think, Jeff? Do you want to go with our Canadian boy or not?
I want to go with the USA guy on this one.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think so.
But Barrio is a good fighter.
I got
He
the
lost.
American too. I got Pfeiffer too.
Pfeiffer. Yeah.
He
The
lost
Canadian
decision. Oh, yes.
doesn't look too bad. But
He lost to Chris Curtis. Yep.
his takedown accuracy is pretty low.
Think about this, boys. He started his career in the UFC with 4 losses. 4 straight losses. No, 3 losses and 1 no contest. He got a few wins, but he's been 50-50 since then. So, and Pfeiffer's a good boxer. He's known for his boxing, but I think he's coming off a loss. I got to go with Pfeiffer. Yeah, you guys are right. I got to go with Pfeiffer.
Pfeiffer on this one. Okay. Are these going to be tough to sit through, though? Like these women fights? I don't know.
Probably a bit.
Yeah.
The last Bueno Silva fight, I had to skip because it was really bad.
Yeah. Great.
But and I don't know why that's on the main card. This isn't really a big fight in any way.
Let's go.
That's what I'm talking about, Jeff. This card is not very good, man.
No. I feel like it could have been better, but
Oh yeah, she just challenged for the title. She just challenged for the title and she lost. And that was the most Jeff, you don't understand.
That was the most
super boring, bro.
that was so boring. I remember that.
I remember that too, Jeff.
We had to sit through that and then we skipped it.
Oh, we'll sit through it. Maybe they'll prove us wrong, but maybe
Maybe
Chase
this
is a
time.
very good fighter.
Might
Maybe
be
she's
better,
very
right?
good.
There you
I have
go.
no clue, boys. But yeah, I guess I'll go with Chase on because
Yeah, I'm gonna go with Chase on this one.
this isn't a fight that I'd lay
Mina said you
awake
went
being
for a
so
walk.
excited for.
Nice.
We'll see. Hey, shout out Mina going for a walk.
Yep,
Get
shout
that
out.
pudgy
Getting that
little
exercise.
body out of here, bro.
Good stuff.
Shout out to
Let me
Mina.
see some abs, brother. Let's go
Let's
up.
go. Okay. This one's
Yeah, Hill, this was originally a good fight.
but now we don't know who's
It was
in it.
supposed to be Khalil Roundtree versus Hill. Roundtree's like a killer, but Roundtree got caught with a banned substance. So they might replace they might replace Hill's opponent with a guy named Carlos Alberg, who recently just got a KO win in like 14 seconds on UFC 301.
Oh wow.
And Hill, you remember Hill, right?
Oh yeah, on the last one we watched, yeah.
Yep. My boy Pereira with his little pinky. Boom.
I know.
Right on his little cheekbone. But Hill's a great fighter. But Pereira made it look easy. People are going to be doubting Hill, but I think Hill will win no matter who he faces next. I think he's a very good fighter.
Yeah, I think Hill's going to win this one for sure.
He got a very easy path to his championship win.
Championship. He doesn't have to play anybody too difficult, so.
Yeah, that's fine.
Main event?
Main event is the big one.
You guys know anything about these fighters?
McGregor, yeah. And Chandler, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm going to give you the rundown a bit on both.
Okay.
They're both favorites. It's going to be this fight is so unpredictable. We haven't seen Conor fight in like 2 to 3 years.
Been a while.
Neither have we seen Chandler fight in like 2 years. Chandler.
Yeah, it's a toss-up.
Chandler is, I'd say, the most entertaining fighter in the UFC when he's active. The most. He is so entertaining, boys. He does so much, but being entertaining, I think he adheres to the fans a bit too much, which makes him lose. When trying to make an entertaining fight and not focusing on your style and technique, that kind of leaves you open for some damage that your opponent could give you. So all in all, I got McGregor round 2 knockout.
Ooh, this is tough here. I mean, I could see McGregor winning. The thing is, I just don't know like how rusty is he gonna be.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because they
And
both
it's in the
have
welterweight
fight.
division. Like, what the fuck? It's in the welterweight division. Like, why?
And so whoever wins this will be the new
this guy
champion. Right?
McGregor went from bantamweight to welterweight. How is this possible?
Yeah, he's
I
going.
have no clue.
It's going backwards. It seems like.
Yeah.
So
They're both rusty guys.
they both are.
They're both
They're
very
not good.
rusty. So that's why it'll be an
Close
even
match.
fight.
McGregor does a lot of smart
fight.
talking though. Hey.
And drugs.
Yeah.
And
Sure.
alcohol.
So that could hurt him. I don't know about the Chandler, how much he does that stuff, or if he's really focused into that.
Chandler's super focused. He has 3 black orphan children, which is very inspirational. I think he's going to win for them. He's going to win for them.
He wants
Jeff,
to.
what do you think about that?
That'd be good.
Inspiring?
That'd be good for him and his family for sure.
Yep. The 3 kids.
Yeah, they'd be proud of him for sure. They would.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's some keywords.
There's actually one more event, UFC 304, but not all the fights are announced. But we could probably predict some of those too if you want,
Yeah.
Jeff.
Predicts. Might as well. Edwards versus Muhammad. Yeah. Some of these are going to be announced. Heavyweight.
All right.
Parkin.
Oh, so there is more. There is a bit more fights then. Okay.
Yeah, I didn't know.
Ooh,
I guess.
heavyweight
Yeah.
fight. Parkin versus Brzezinski.
This is
Brzezinski.
going to be close.
I'll go with the undefeated guy just because undefeated guys in the heavyweight division, that's super hard to do.
They
Everyone in
win.
the heavyweight
Usually
division
they
is
win.
super unpredictable.
Yeah, I'm going to go with the heavyweight guy.
Almost no heavyweight fighter is undefeated.
9-0.
Like, that's really impressive. Actually.
That's crazy.
Then, who's next? We got Pineda versus Wood.
Pineda.
Remember that, Jeff. This is in the UK, so that's why they got a bunch of British fighters on here.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I see that.
I guess I'll go with the hometown
probably gonna
boy, Wood.
It's going to be early fights, probably.
Home country boy.
It's maybe early.
Goodbye, Mina. We won't miss you.
That is true.
We got Wood. You got anything
Wood
else to
on
say?
this
Matteo?
I got Wood too. He's like 7 years younger.
He's got the age, on him.
Yep.
Makes sense. All right, next
All
fight. I don't know, bro. This is an Irish fighter. I'm going to go with her just because she's Irish.
That'd be
What's her
awesome.
name? Sharon Bannon?
Man.
Something Bannon? Yeah,
Yeah?
looks good. Women's strawweight. And
Wow.
strawweight, Jeff. Strawweight is, I believe, 115 pounds. Why does it say that she's 133 pounds, bro? Oh
I know, I
goodness.
see that. Is she gonna demolish with?
Because the weights don't matter
heavier
before
weight?
the fight; it matters in the fight.
In the fight, true.
Maybe she missed weight in her last fight. I don't know why it says that. I'm not on this site enough to know.
Yeah,
but yeah, I'll go with
Wait till
Bannon just
she,
because she's Irish.
Yeah, Bannon, yeah. Bantamweight. Tavares versus Lonran.
Logran.
Lorahan.
Probably like Colin Logran or something. I'm just guessing these guys' first name.
Yeah.
Sure, I'll go with Logran because he doesn't even have like a fighter pose, which means he's probably being hyped up to be in the UFC. This is probably one of his first fights. So
yeah, I hope he wins. I hope so. Gets
Tavares look dangerous though. He could do it. Maybe he could do it.
Maybe you never know. We'll see who wants it more. More prelims. England versus Brazil. ESPN. This is on.
Oh, Molly McCann. Oh my goodness, guys. She has won, I believe, the interim title for one of these divisions, maybe the strawweight division, and then she got destroyed in the actual championship fight. She is the most unpredictable fighter. Like, she's not even. I think people hate her because she's not a good fighter, or maybe she's like over talkative and she doesn't back her talk up with her fights. Maybe that's it too. But I'll go with McCann. Because I know her more than Brazil, and that's funny because she's from Brazil.
Yeah.
Just because her parents have the balls to continue on a last name like that, and she's living in Brazil, I'm gonna go with Brazil. Actually, I got her winning.
That'd be good. I hope so. For sure. Gotta go with Brazil, yeah.
Here we go, boys. The main card.
Here we go. Let's see.
This is who I was talking about.
Earlier,
fraud,
yeah.
This guy is a fraud. Him and Molly McCann are friends too. Paddy Pimblett is the biggest fraud. I hope finally someone fraud checks him because he's not that good of a fighter. If you're losing to Jared Gordon, Jared Gordon's a good fighter. Don't get me wrong. But if you're losing to Jared Gordon, you will probably not even become close to the top 5 in your division ranked. I got Bobby Green all the way, boys.
Yeah, Bobby Green as well.
And Pimblett is undefeated in the UFC, but he did lose to Jared Gordon. I will always stand by that because, wow, it was just a robbery decision, boys. And Bobby Green, Jeff, I don't know if I think you showed up late, but he fought on UFC 300.
Yeah, I did. I showed up late on
Jim Miller. Jim Miller was winning that first round, though. So.
Flyweight.
Bobby Green. Yep. Flyweight. We got an undefeated fighter against Manel Cap. This fight's going to be good. Don't get me wrong. This fight is going to be great.
Yeah.
Manel Cap.
There you go.
What is this guy Matteo doing?
He's in a house. Cap. He's in my house.
Although Manel Cap's record doesn't look too fancy, recently he's had a lot of hype behind him. Same with Mokaev, though. Both of these fighters have a lot of hype behind them. I expect a finish in this fight. I don't even care who wins. Yeah. I just expect to finish. But I'll go with Manel Cap. That's a risky decision by me, but yeah, I'll go with Cap because Mokaev, he was so close to losing this one time against a guy who's relatively unknown due to submission.
Yeah. I got Cap as well. I think he's gonna beat this guy. He's gonna give him the first loss. I can see it.
I'm gonna look up his UFC record too because I have no idea what it is. Manel Cap record.
Let's say Mateo's in my house right now.
I am in your house right now.
I see that he got in my house.
Yeah. Sorry about that. I hope it was okay.
It's all good.
You got your permission?
Yes, you got my permission to come in.
All right.
Wait, cool. What? Yo. Jeff, why is this guy just in your house randomly, bro? Oh my goodness.
I guess he just wanted to, hang out.
No, that's actually funny, bro. That's actually funny.
That's good. He made her in. Just not.
So, guys, this Manel Cap guy, This Minnow Cop guy started off his UFC run with 2 losses against very good fighters, though. Very good fighters, I must say.
Okay, let's hear.
And he's on a 4-fight win streak right now. That's why he's got a lot of hype behind him.
That's good.
That's
got the hype.
good, actually.
Keep it up.
I still got Cop.
I got Cap, yeah.
Yeah.
See, this is a good card, boys. I'm not going to lie. This is actually a good
This is actually not even that bad.
Arnold Allen. What happened to Arnold Allen, Jeff? Let me tell you what happened.
About him.
He had so much hype until the Max Holloway fight. He almost got knocked out in the fight when throwing down with Max Holloway. Ever since then, downfall. He lost to Mo Salah, and some more, bro.
Yeah.
Arnold Allen. He still got it, though.
Yeah.
As a fighter, you go down these slumps. He's super short compared to Chikadze. But Chikadze, again, he also was the same as Allen. He had a lot of hype behind him, probably because of his name. His name is similar to Giga Chad, which I find pretty cool. But overall, his record, they both have 3 losses, but Arnold Allen has more wins. I think Arnold Allen's going to pull it off. Chikadze, I have no idea. I've never seen one of his fights. He's been he's going to be rusty, boys. He's going to be rusty.
Oh, yeah.
For sure, yeah. Yeah, I got Allen on this one.
Jeff, who do you think you are? Why are you laughing?
No, I just see Matteo's name.
What about it?
What?
I love it.
What is my name? What does it say?
You see it, Davin?
Matteo UFC announcer, bro. You know I'd be the best UFC announcer, bro. You would not be an announcer, bro.
That's true, yeah. Yeah.
My bad, boys. I got Chikadze mixed up with someone else. No, he's not inactive. He's not inactive. But I still think he's gonna lose though. I got Allen. Allen only has 2 losses in the UFC, I believe. This guy Jeff. Jeff, look at this guy, Matteo, bro.
I see that.
What do you think, not bad?
Just that photo. All right, back to the fight here.
All right, boys. Tom Aspinall. Oh, this is a good fight. Oh my goodness. Okay. Curtis Blades does have a win over Tom Aspinall. But Jeff, think about this. You're fighting some guy and then you blow out your knee. Your knee gets like torn. Just randomly. Not because of any kick or anything. You just step back too quick and your knee gets torn. That's what happened to Tom Aspinall. That's his only loss in the UFC. To Curtis Blades. It wasn't a fair loss, but it still counts as a loss, obviously, because he couldn't continue the fight. But overall, that was a fluke win. I think Tom Aspinall is trying to get his get back with Curtis Blades. He's going to knock him out round 1. Round 1.
All right.
What do you think, Matteo? You got the English or the Americas?
I think I got the English guy today.
Those in the Simpsons.
Looks like he's got a belt. And he's got a pretty good record. And
he's interim. He's interim heavyweight champion. Interim means temporary. He's not the official heavyweight champion, but he's interim.
Okay.
Yeah, I got the England guy as well.
Interim champion basically means you're like the number 1 contender. You're gonna get a guaranteed title shot unless you're Tony Ferguson. But yeah.
Hey.
Curtis Blades is still good though, boys. He's got grappling too, so
they're both good. They're both good.
Oh, this main fight. Both of these fights have some history, which is like very coincidental. Leon Edwards, Bilal Muhammad. Last time they fought, Leon Edwards eye poked Bilal to the point where he was like crying because of all the pain, and to the point where he couldn't continue. Bilal has some losses in the UFC, but I think he's on I don't even know, 7-8 fight win streak. This guy is actually really good. But the reason why the fans don't like him is because he's a boring fighter.
Yeah.
I swear he only has like 1 knockout win in the UFC. His other wins are decisions. Like that's not really. That doesn't. And he didn't actually knock out the guy. These living rooms, bro.
I love them.
Simpson
awesome.
Living rooms, bro. You guys are funny, bro. Like I was saying though, Bilal Muhammad, He won against Gilbert Burns on short notice, even though Gilbert fought like 3 times in the span of like a few months.
Yeah.
Man, Jeff, Bilal is too good, man. But Leon in the first fight. Look at the records are almost identical too. Do you see that, Jeff? That's crazy.
I know it's close. So it could go either way here.
In the first fight, people say that Leon was winning, and I agree. But it was his fault. He eye poked him, which led to a no contest win because it was unintentional, obviously. That was like 3 years ago by this time.
But still, like their records identical and everything, yeah.
In reality, Jeff, I've seen all of these guys' recent fights. Yeah. Bilal Muhammad was on the first ever card that I watched. Yeah. In the UFC when I started becoming a consistent fan. But Leon Edwards is the person who brought me to the UFC. Leon Edwards' KO win against Kamaru Usman, that was the greatest KO of all time. Nobody thought that he was going to win that. Right, Jeff?
No, literally.
Nobody thought.
Nobody would have thought.
So Leon brought me. Leon is the reason that I'm watching UFC today. Because once I saw that knockout, I was like, I need to know what these moments feel like when I'm invested. So I got invested.
Oh, that's good.
And Bilal and Leon, I think this might go to a decision. But Leon did almost finish him in that first round when they first faced. So I got to go with Leon, boys, by decision. Leon Edwards.
Yeah, that one's really tough.
And people don't like Leon because people are saying he's a boring fighter too. But I think Leon's going to be aggressive with Bilal Muhammad because he was last time. So what do you think, Matteo?
On this one?
Did these two fight before?
Is this the first time they're meeting?
Who won?
No, they fought before.
Who won last meeting?
Who won last time?
It was a no contest because of an eye poke.
Oh, shit. So then it's debatable then. Who you got?
But this fight has a lot of hype behind it. But like I said, Leon was winning the round before the eye poke. So, and he poked him so hard, boys. You guys got to go watch it on your own. It was like he was like right in his eye. Imagine getting poked just like at a high speed.
Just send the video to us in the
chat.
was
crying because of how much pain he was in.
Send us the video after this.
Yeah, boys.
Honestly, it's gonna be a close fight, but I got Leon too. I think.
This one, I think Leon's gonna win, but it's gonna go like all the rounds I could see.
Yeah.
I think he'll win, like possibly by decision. Possibly they could give it to him. But
yeah, something like that. If anything,
it'll be close. It's hard to say when they got the same record like this. Like,
yeah, for
you
sure.
Never know.
For sure.
But no, hopefully everyone's schedule works. Hopefully we can all watch it. Just mark those calendars, right? What days are they again?
First, 22nd, June 1st, June 22nd, and June 28th. First, 22nd,
and June 28th.
And don't forget June 22nd too.
Yeah. Hopefully you guys are not working those days. Are those Saturdays?
June 1st is a Saturday.
It'll always be a Saturday.
Okay. Let me see.
And this card, Jeff, this UK card, it's gonna be in July sometime. I don't know the exact date, but yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yep.
But no, definitely the up and coming one. We gotta make sure.
Yeah, we gotta make sure to catch these streams. We can maybe live stream, unlike last time we did live stream. This time we can live stream maybe.
We can do live reactions. I wouldn't mind that. That'd be fun.
Yep. That'll be good, boys.
Yeah, June 22nd, I'm good. So.
Perfect. That's a great card.
Yeah, and then June 28th.
That's a better card than the McGregor-Chandler pay-per-view. Embarrassing.
Yeah. For sure. That'd be good. But no, definitely June 1st and June 22nd, I'm good. So hopefully you guys are not working.
All right, Jeff. Thanks for inviting me on your channel, Jeff.
Yeah. All right, guys. I guess we'll do the final thoughts on these podcasts, episode 2. So I'll let the co-host take over then.
All right. Well, boys, that was great predictions. Those were some great predictions we made. Thank you all for discussing it with me, even though you guys don't know as much about the UFC as I do. You guys added some great input, and it was a great overall. And I can't wait to watch these events. Right? Can't wait. These are going to be good times. Jeff in the Zone is going up. It's all because of you,
right.
Jeff. Keep working
for
hard.
Sure. And
keep grinding.
Yeah. How can people
Doing
get
all
a
that,
hold of
man.
you? I guess if they want to get a hold of your channel or your social media.
I'm on a lot of things. I'm Davin _Jakes on Instagram. I'm Cordis on YouTube. I post some gaming clips, even though I don't really game anymore. I just do it for fun. And yeah, those are the main ways you can add me. Yep.
All right, for sure. Appreciate you coming on tonight. And this was a good night. Yeah. All right, and let's go to
Yeah, for
Matteo
sure.
here.
We gotta do this again sometime soon, Jeff. Stanley Cup.
Yep. Stanley Cup. That's a next one.
All right. Well, Jeff, thanks for having me on. And I watch UFC sometimes, but like Davin said, I'm not as knowledgeable as him. But come on here and learn some stuff and have fun, have a good time, and we'll be back and for the next card or whatever. And yeah.
All right, for sure. How can people get a hold of you?
I just got Instagram.
All right, for sure.
Yep.
Just drop that down, and then
it's Matteo, and then _ P23.
All right, for sure.
Make sure you follow.
Yeah, for sure, guys. And then yeah, it's good again. Like I said, I don't know as much UFC, but Davin's expert here. But I enjoy. I love watching it though. I'm still learning more though, and I want to just get more experience and do some more like recaps and live reactions and like discussion tabs like this. And yeah, guys, it was a good night. Thanks for everyone coming on. Thanks for everyone in the chat. And Nets will be doing the NHL Stanley Cup Finals. So.
And hey, Jeff.
Yeah, that's the next one, eh, Jeff?
That'll be good.
We gotta get this trio back, eh? Because then me and you both know what you're talking about next time, Jeff.
Yeah, we know our hockey knowledge though. Yeah,
we know hockey. I got Dallas and Florida in the finals. That's mine.
It's gonna be good. Yeah, once we know the finals, we can definitely do a recap on who we got winning. Everyone here.
Yep, for sure.
Also, me and Jeff
Let's
were
make
thinking
this a regular thing, Jeff. Talking about whatever.
Yeah.
When the CFL's back on, Jeff, we're gonna do some more lives like this.
Rider recaps.
We're gonna do that.
CFL, yeah.
Yep.
We gotta get more sports on this channel. Yeah, bring it back.
Yep. We gotta hit 1K, Jeff.
We don't go live enough on here. For sure.
CFL.
You could do a stream by yourself, like 3 times a week if you really wanted to, Jeff. Like,
yeah, if
that'll help you grow. I want to see you get to 1K subscribers, brother.
Yeah, I can do it, man. Do some YouTube shorts, recaps.
Yep.
Yeah, just be more consistent with your posting, and you're good, man. Like, seriously.
I'm definitely gonna get back on the shorts. That's my goal.
Yeah, because that's what people love nowadays. Those shorts get views for no reason.
I don't know.
Shorts get so much views.
That's good. Alrighty then. So, yeah, no, that'll be a good night, and hopefully we can do some more of these in the upcoming future. I'm looking forward to it.
Yeah, it was fun, hey Jeff. That was good. That was nice. Nice to just talk about things, yeah.
Thanks, nice card. Thanks again, guys.
All right, Jeff. Thanks for having me again, brother.
Share it out. Yep, for sure, guys.
Subscribe to Jeff in the Zone on YouTube.
Yeah, share it out, guys. Put on all the community tabs.
Like and subscribe to Jeff in the Zone. Get him.
Share it around the community.
Get to 1K.
We can do this. We can do this, guys.
Yep. Help him get to 1K.
Yeah, that's our goal.
Yeah.
I mean, it's 2024.
Don't follow Mateo, though. We hate Mateo around here.
We can do this.
We
can do this before
we hate Mateo,
the end of the
right,
year. We don't hate him.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, we hate Mateo.
All right.
Yeah, boys. Thanks for having me again.
Yeah. All right, guys.
Thanks, Jeff.
Thanks again, guys. All right, I'm just going to end her here, and then we can watch some sports backstage.